Hey everyone, this is Lisa with Mother's Gutters, here to do the weekly heartbeat. Today I really want to get into our giving back section on our website. Forgive me if I'm a little bit slow and I flub up my words a little bit. It is my first time doing this alone and I'm in Grant's office, so I'm not completely familiar with his computer. I'm going to pull up the website, and at the top, there's the giving back button. Scroll down, and the first one is standing up to POTS, which is something that I have. It stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which basically means that when you switch positions, your heart rate can go super fast. Mine sometimes will be going 160 beats per minute while I'm sitting and not really doing anything or standing still. It's an autonomic system disorder. So that affects your body temperature regulation. So sometimes my feet will be ice cold when it is 100 degrees outside, or when it gets super hot out, I can pass out. My blood pressure is a little wonky. It will drop to where you can't even really find it, even at the cardiologist office. It's not very well known about, but it's not super uncommon. It took me about 15 years before the doctors were able to diagnose me. At one point, a doctor had told me that I was just emotional because I was a woman, and that was what was causing all of the tachycardia symptoms, which didn't really make sense, obviously. So I love that it's an organization that is spreading awareness, doing research, and just trying to help out a community that, like I said, is actually fairly common. The second one is Autism Speaks. I have a 10-year-old autistic son, and for him, everything is about kind of fitting in, especially when you're a kid. Although this organization does help people of all ages and sizes, or all ages, and you know what I mean. They do a ton of research. They have lots of resources. They do support. They spread awareness. And this month is World Autism Month. So it is extra important. If you go up here, there's the donate button, and you can donate directly that way. And finally, the third one is the Miracle League, which is local to Palm Beach County. We have a subcontractor who is also a dear friend, Alejandro, who runs Miracle Gutters. His son has disabilities and is able to play on a baseball league with other kids just like him, where they're able to just be a kid. It's also about inclusivity and just giving them a chance to do what all the other kids can do, which I think is huge. And I love that we know somebody in that that benefits from that. And we're able to also help get the message out so others can help donate as well. And if I can get that off, I would like to also just tell you about the rest of the week. This week, we are doing a lot of cold calling. So between Tim, Grant, and I, we should be calling about 1,000 different people. We, of course, won't have everybody answer. I'm sure not everyone will be thrilled to be receiving the calls, but we will definitely get some work or referrals, I'm sure, because it's a numbers game. The more calls you make, the more likely you are to end up having some good stuff come from it. So I'm actually kind of excited about it. I'm doing nonstop parts input still, and that will probably be true for the next few weeks, as it has been for the past few weeks. I am really excited about it, though, because it is going to make it so much easier for the salespeople to not only make sure they have all the parts that they need in there, but to help them upsell with some non-builder grade parts. It also allows the staging, I feel like, for myself to go a little bit smoother when I know exactly what is going to be needed and what was sold. Also, our Google ads this week went live, and I so far it's Monday, so I haven't had a huge chance, but it hasn't made a huge difference yet. But I know that as momentum gains, it will. And the fact that we use the last of our profits to get that going is going to be a big win for us in the end. And I am sorry that I keep stumbling on my words a little bit. Basically, though, if Tim and Grant are watching, I really need some work, and we can get this thing really rolling. Next time, I promise, I will be smoother and more exciting to watch. And until then, I hope that you have a fabulous day. Thanks for watching.